world is still a whisper, draped in blue. Holding the wheel, holding my breath for you. The ink of night is fading from the sky, a fragile dust beneath your watchful eye. I lay my morning at your mercy's gate, where silence speaks and weary shadows wait. Beyond the skyline where the first light spills, my help is coming from the ancient hills. Not by my stride, but by the breath you give. In this small space I learn again to live. Anoint this road, this altar made of grace. Be the quiet rhythm of my soul today. Forgive the straying of my hurried heart. Make me a poem, your grace in every part. Every mile a blessing, every turn a light, guided by the morning star through the fading night. For every soul I'll pass upon the way, give me the words that only love can say. The hidden burdens, the wounds I cannot see. Let your compassion flow through all of me. The work of my hands, a sacrifice of praise, finding your glory in the common haze. There is a sanctuary in the engine's hum, a holy kingdom where your children come. Reconcile my spirit to the sacred ground, where lost and broken pieces are finally found. Anoint this road, this altar made of gray. Be the quiet rhythm of my soul today. Forgive the straying of my hurried heart. Make me a poem, your grace in every part. Every mile a blessing, every turn a light, guided by the morning star through the fading night. Thy will be done upon this blue highway. Thy kingdom come. In every heartbeat, amen. I'm looking at the threads, messy and gray, the ones I try to hide or throw away. The time I felt small, the time I was pushed aside, in the shadows where my lonely heart used to hide. People said I was a fool for staying so kind, leaving the winning and the gold far behind. But I don't need to see the pattern on the wall to know that there's a hand catching every fall. Even the dark threads have a place in the design, turning the shadows into something divine. Oh, you are the weaver, the master of the loom, making flowers grow in a crowded, quiet room. I'm fine with the loss, I'm okay with the slow, as long as I follow where the soft winds blow. Choosing the love when they expect the fight, walking by faith, not by my own sight. Yeah, the master is weaving and it's beautiful. Looking at the souls instead of the cost, reaching for the ones who feel hidden and lost. If being a fool means I'm keeping the peace, then I'll take the silence and find my release. No more trying to prove who's right or who's wrong. In the master's rhythm I found where I belong. Scars on the fabric, they add to the grace. They tell the story of this holy place where forgiveness is woven and mercy is deep. A promise the weaver is faithful to keep. Oh, you are the weaver, the master of the loom, making flowers grow in a crowded, quiet room. I'm fine with the loss, I'm okay with the slow, as long as I follow where the soft winds blow. Choosing a love when they expect the fight, walking by faith, not by my own sight. One stitch at a time, the design is coming clear. I'm safe in your hands, every thread matters. The world was spinning, the waves were high. I couldn't see the stars in the midnight sky. You didn't give me a map or a long-winded speech. You just stayed in the boat within my reach. Quietly holding the rope while I cried, the only one staying by my side. Oh, you are the anchor at our small kitchen table, steady and true when I wasn't so able. The way you choose peace when I'm losing my way is the grace that I need at the end of the day. A love that is patient, a love that is kind, the greatest treasure I ever could find. I know I was hard to hold for a while, with shadows in my eyes and a broken smile. But you saw the soul beneath all the scars, like a father who knows every one of the stars. You taught me how to stay when others would leave, in the power of us. You helped me believe across the table, in the quiet light. Thank you for staying every single night. Steam rises up from the morning tea. You're humming a tune, not looking at me. Just simple things, the way you move, fitting right into a familiar groove. It's in the grocery lists and the laundry piles, the hidden gold in your everyday smiles. There's a soft light shining on the kettle tonight, a reminder that everything's gonna be alright. It's not the grand stage or the world's applause, but the way we live for a higher cause. Loving the small things, choosing the good, just like the master said we should. For the years we've woven, for the bread we've broken, for the words of mercy that were left unspoken. You carry my burdens with a gentle hand, building a life on a solid sand. The kind of love that don't need a parade, in the simple home that your grace has made. Just you and me by the kitchen light. It's a beautiful life, every day and night. Walking the block in the early gray, watching the neighborhood start its day. The old man waving from the florist door, the lady I've seen 1,000 times before. We don't know the secrets, we don't know the pain, but we're sharing the sun and we're sharing the rain. There's a hidden light in the neighbor's window, a quiet warmth that the lonely ones know, choosing to see the soul in the face, a little bit of kindness, a little bit of grace. It's the small hellos and the holding of doors. I'll give you my smile and I'll look for yours. If I lose a little time just to hear you talk, slow my pace on this busy walk, it's because I've learned that every soul is a piece of a story that's being made whole. You're not a stranger, you're a brother to me, in the way that I'm learning to finally see. Down the street, under the sun, kindness for everyone, one by one. Living in the space between the walls and the gates, where the heart of the city breathes and waits. I see the children running in the park, and the streetlights flickering in the dark, for the simple peace of a safe, quiet street, and the sun and you kind neighbors I get to meet on this common ground under the same white sky. We're all just travelers passing by. I'm praying for the house at the end of a lane, for the joy in their hearts and the end of their pain, blessing the hands that plant the flowers in the golden glow of the evening hours. Maybe I'm a fool for caring so much, for a world that prefers the distant touch. But I'll keep the bridge and I'll keep the light through the long day and the quiet night, caring for souls I might never know, watching the seeds of your mercy grow in this neighborhood. Peace be with you, common ground all the way through. The clouds moved in with a heavy gray, washing the dust of the world away. Every drop falling on the thirsty ground is the sweetest music, the holiest sound. The garden was waiting, and so was my heart, for the healing water to play its part. Oh, it's the rainfall of mercy, the rhythm of grace, washing the tears from every face. Thank you for the seasons that know when to change, the beauty in the simple and the beauty in the strange. The earth is breathing and so am I, under the canopy of a faithful sky. The drought was long and the heat was dry, but you never ignored the earth's quiet cry. You give what we need when the timing is right. The morning dew and the stars at night, everything growing, reaching for the light, coming alive in the master's sight. Let it fall, let it grow. Everything I know, grace overflow. The leaves are turning to amber and gold, the story of letting go, brave and bold. Nothing is lost when it falls to the earth. It's just preparing for another birth. Thank you for the cycle, the turn of the year, finding the beauty in the fading, my dear. It's the promise of autumn, the rest and the peace, watching the tension and the struggle release. For the harvest we gather, for the fields and the sun, for the work that is finished and the work just begun. The Maker is faithful in every season, with a holy plan and a perfect reason. I've walked through the winter and the budding of spring. I felt the fire that the summer can bring, but here in the cool of the October air, I find your goodness everywhere. The wind in the branches, the flight of the bird, the quietest gospel I've ever heard. Everything changes, but your love stays through all the seasons and all of my days. standing at the board with the chalk in my hand, trying to help them understand not just the numbers or the words on the page, but how to be wise in a difficult age. Watching the light in the young student's eyes is the only treasure and the only prize. Thank you for the strength in these steady hands, for the calling that nobody understands, to give of myself till the well runs dry, under the gaze of your watchful eye. I'm a servant of wisdom, a steward of truth, planting the seeds in the heart of the youth. When they're difficult and the day is long, and I feel like I don't even belong, I remember the one who taught with such grace in every heart and in every place. Let me be patient, let me be kind, leaving the ego and the anger behind, one lesson at a time, one heart at a time. Steady hands, yours and mine. My eyes open wide to the light of the day. I've got work to do and words to say. Thank you for the health, for the breath in my lungs, for the stories told in 1,000 tongues. I can move, I can think, I can build, I can lead, for every blessing and for every need. Oh, it's a gift to be busy, a gift to be used, to heal the soul that was once so bruised, to use my talent and my mind and my skill, to follow the rhythm of your holy will. My hands are steady, my heart is free. Thank you for the work you've given to me. Even the struggle and the stress of the day is a price I am more than happy to pay, because having a purpose and having a place is a beautiful sign of your unending grace. Walking with dignity, standing with pride, with the master worker by my side, ready to work.